Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday, the 23rd of March. Actually made it up to like 54 degrees, which feels actually almost feels a little humid, which is odd around here. As usually when it rains, it's not that warm. Definitely get some humid days in the summer though. Every once in a while, like it comes down the gorge, you'll definitely get it in Vancouver, not as much here, but the winds aloft will push all that moisture from the gorge right at us, and there's a lot of heat in the gorge. It gets really hot out that way, very deserty. But yeah, it does feel kind of humid. Got a ton of sleep last night, and feel a whole lot better. And still kind of stopped up. Now it's kind of moving to my lungs, so yeah, a lot different than yesterday. Man, I was punch drunk yesterday. Actually, I was saying yesterday, I think it's been coming to a head since Wednesday, and then definitely Thursday. Thursday was when it hit for that. I think that's when it hit. That's I got confused with that lock, and I had some crazy dreams Thursday night, Friday morning, and had a more fresh head when I went into work and seen that lock, and just couldn't believe that I didn't see the obvious there. I don't know. Kelly goes, "You've been goofy the last couple days." She goes, "I think this has been coming on for a bit." I said, "Yeah, I think you're right." Especially when I have bad dreams. I never have bad dreams. And when I have bad dreams, that usually means a sickness is coming on. I even at one point, I think it was like Thursday at some point, I even thought to myself, "Oh, I'm not coming down with something." Oh, that was a bad thing to think. But yeah, I should have come out earlier. I just been literally a bum all day. I sat there for 4 hours and watched the Green Mile. Well, it's 4 hours because it was on AMC, and commercials in there. So you pause a little bit, and then you gain a few commercials, and then you get caught back up, and you pause a little bit. But yeah, a little slow start to the day. Now Shawshank Redemption is on after that. So I told Kelly, I need to break away. But yeah, earlier today, crazy winds. And I was right in the middle of building the vlog. I didn't do anything. I just set the cameras down, and I think I watched a couple of videos, and out I went. And fell asleep in the chair for a while, got up, went to bed, and man, I don't know how much sleep I got. Adding it all up, it was probably 9 or 10 hours yesterday. And I woke up at 8, just groggy. I slept so much. I don't do very well when I get too much sleep. It just makes me kind of punchy all day. But I just took my time building the vlog, watching the Green Mile. Man, that thing is deep. It's hard to believe that movie is 26 years old. What in the heck happened? You're telling me 1999 was 26 years ago? Jeez. I wasn't much older than 26 in 1999. Dang, what happened? Where the little chunks of wood coming from? That's dogs dragging stuff probably out of the pen over there. All the dogs are just doing that. It just looks like a dog pound in there. They all lay around. Kelly sits in her little chair, and she's doing these. She's gone headlong into these pipe cleaner craft stuff. You can get those things, long links and all kinds of different colors. She's making all kinds of like sunflowers and these springtime things. Well, she's got spring fever, something fierce. She goes, "When is it gonna get here?" So officially it's here, but as you know, there's got to be some wetness. There's a reason why this thing just turns into like a wonderland, in spring, early summer. Late summer here lately, it starts to look like California. Everything just turns brown. But still, you know, all the trees are lush and green. But you get that very Irish look, you know, through June and into July. It's usually into July, August when things start to turn brown, because now, which is unusual, it just, when it stops raining, it just stops for months. And then unfortunately, gonna be forest fires and stuff like that can be a threat, because needless to say, we have a whole lot of fuel for stuff like that, a whole bunch. So I came out, I went out and I popped my tank bag on the Pan America, and for some reason it fit better the first time I did it. I just step out of the way. I'm sitting in my skivvies, and people, neighbors driving by going, "What the heck's he doing out there?" Well, of course, it's one of my neighbors. He's waving. They're used to us now. I just wear my little sweatpants, and of course people go to Walmarts and stuff, and they go shopping. They probably even go to church and social events that way. I mean, people literally wearing their pajamas to Walmarts and to stores and restaurants and stuff. I mean, nothing like being casual and comfortable, I guess. There you are. I was putting my tank bag in, and suddenly he decided I want out and started scratching the door, so out we came. Maybe you had to do a potty run, huh? Because you're a good boy. He has literally never, ever made a mistake. He got locked in the shop for hours, like 6-8 hours, whatever it was at one time. And we come home and he's just barking like crazy. I go, "Why does that sound like Danny's in the shop?" Open up the door and about to knock me over. He goes running out in the field. And anyway, so I'm looking around. I go, "There's no way he was in there that long and didn't have to relieve himself." Absolutely nothing. Not even a tinkle. And he doesn't ever spray. Nothing. It's crazy. It's funny, Leo was neutered when he was a puppy, and he sprays like he's a, you know, regular, you know, non-fixed male. Horrible. You gotta spray. They got the scent stuff you can spray that they don't like, and he goes, as he's getting older, he has to go out to the bathroom a lot. Drives you nuts in the middle of the night. Comes in here staring at you on the side of the bed, or he'll come in there in the chair, and I'll be nodding off in my desk chair, and he's nudging me going, "Leo, really?" And then if you don't get up, he starts his howling. Just wake the whole house up. Get out there and let him out for a while. Goes out, does his business, and he wants right back in, especially if it's cold out. And anyway, let's go in the garage here for just a minute. I'm not gonna yammer on too long today. I don't want a big vlog, because I don't really have nothing planned for the day. But yeah, hold on, let's go do that. I gotta cover up my camera going in there. I'm on the Osmo Pocket 3 from DJI, and it's not even water resistant, much less waterproof. So I just tuck it under my shirt and go running. So just so I have proof, and y'all can see it in real life, there's Sasha sitting there on the sidewalk in the rain. When it comes to those cats, she don't care. Goofy mud. Oh man, it's nice and comfortable and warm in here. Feels real good. Why is it every time I step in that stupid fan's going? I keep saying I'm gonna get another one of them oil heaters. Well, I did get another one and ended up using it somewhere else. But I don't know what happened or how I wrapped it, but the straps didn't seem to work right. I don't know if it was when I took all that apart, everything settled in a different way, because I took that plate that holds the back of the tank. It's just easier to get that, just to move things around. I just like to take the plate off, and I take the little wings off, and then the 4 bolts, 2 on each side to hold those on, hold the plate. So I just, take the bolt out of the back of the tank, just take the plate out. It sits there fine. So I turned this thing down, sitting out here And I'm thinking, reflection from behind and stuff like that. So I turned this thing down so that I can see it very, very clearly, but yet it's not going to look over my shoulders into the sun, because I don't know how the reflection is going to work on that. But this one, the sun can hit it, and you can see where the sun's at. Kind of works like the BMW dash. It's kind of that same thing. It's like anti-reflective. I mean, you can see it's reflecting stuff, but that's literally, look, you can see stuff in there. It's like a mirror. And and I've always left it, it's adjustable, and I've always kept it in the middle, which is a good thing. I like it there, because that's pretty much where the with the screen protector, it forces it to be there. If I didn't have the guard on there, I can still move it, but I'd be afraid to move it against the metal there. But whatever, it's in the middle where I kept it anyway, so it don't matter. Guess I could take the Nelson Rig Gear advertisement thing out of the tank bag. I don't ever, if I the old days, when I used maps, I'd fold the maps through there. Since the advent of the phones, I don't think I've ever used a map again. Just the phone's so much better. You can zoom, it's so quick to zoom in. You're like, so where's this thing out of here? You zoom in with your phone, and you're right there. And your phones, it's funny, I see a lot of people using their phones inside there. You must be in cooler climates or something. I don't know how you don't overheat your phones. Every time in the wintertime, even in the wintertime, if it's a super sunny day, it can generate, the phone's not going to go into overheat mode or anything. Well, they protect themselves now. The screen goes all but black. And it just protects itself. If it gets too far, it just shuts itself off. They won't let you hurt them. It goes, yeah, I'm not gonna get damaged because you're a knucklehead and left me in the sun. But I guess if you left it there long enough, the heat itself would probably get to it. But yeah, you get too much of a greenhouse effect with them sitting there. But I see people do it all the time. I don't know how you getting away with that. You have ice water in your tank bag, or I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that Auchi thing. I was thinking of putting it on the Himalayan, but you know what? I haven't even looked at. I know before I was looking for GPS mounts. It seems like there's 101 of them for the Himalayans. But I don't know if I just use a bar mount. I don't know if they have the option of, because that Chiggy one, geez, that thing was like $40 for that thing, that mount. It was like $39.95 or whatever. Crazy expensive, but it's super nice. I mean, all that's really high quality, and it's one of the more expensive ones too. But oh, another thing, Steve from up in Canada has the Carpy Play, and he goes, yeah, I'd get a bike themed boot up screen. And I remember, I need to grab the box. I remember seeing that in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I did, on how to do that. That'd be kind of cool to have. But I've already got those lights that used up, actually it ended up very clean. But the one they're sending me has the forward and reverse cameras, and they're just not. I mean, where am I going to put all that stuff? I mean, it's nice, it's cool, but I don't know. We'll sort it out. So I mentioned to Kelly last night. I said, "What do you think about having one of these?" Because she was looking at it off camera. She was checking all that stuff out some more. I go, "What do you think of having something like that on Flirty? If I could go on trips and stuff like that." She goes, "That'd be cool." She goes, "So it works just like CarPlay in the car?" I said, "Exactly. Does exactly the same thing." Yeah. Riding season needs to get here quick, because it's been way too long. And then, I don't know, you get in some things going, and you don't end up riding stuff as much as you want to. I don't know how you manage that. Try to cycle through them, but it seems like it's been a long time since I've ridden the iron. I think the one that's the longest is the DR Slim. That's always it's just so much fun to ride. It's like one of the most pleasing motorcycles ever to ride. Even though it's just the 107, it don't hardly weigh nothing. You pick this off the side stand and it feels considerably heavier than the Slim does. All the weight is so low. It only weighs about 100 pounds more than the iron. It's crazy. All that power, all that smoothness. It's fantastic. It handles like a dream. I've never, and I've gotten a little crazy with things, I've never even touched a floorboard on that thing. Man, I remember I rode one of the first Softail Slims years ago. That was 2016, I think they came out. Maybe 2015. I don't even remember. I didn't even get away from the parking lot and I touched the pegs on that thing. The original twin cam Slims with the old style, double shock underneath, the old original Softails. That thing was some kind of low. But these, they are low. I mean, that has a lower seat height than the iron does. She's squatted down there. It's so fun. It just gobs of power, just torque everywhere. The thing is, it just doesn't even know it's attached to anything. It just thinks there's some human holding on to it and it's flying down the road. Doesn't feel like a 107 when you ride it. Oh, and the old GT. Look at that. She's got a layer of dust on her. No matter how careful you are out here, just walking through, it just happens. But the dust, give her a good old air bath before you take off, and then give her a quick wipe down. They're all waxed. I don't leave anything uncoated. I gotta keep them clean. Look, even the chrome on the Z50RD got dust on it. Old Flirty's gonna start getting dust on here already. I can already see it starting to, yeah, absolutely see it starting to collect. It just don't take long. And then, every day we open and close the garage, taking the old war wagon out. If it's windy, everything swirls around in here. But you get those summer days where you have all the doors open, and just take a leaf blower and have squirrel cage fans so that the air keeps going one direction, and take a leaf blower and just evacuate the thing, and then it's good until the middle of the following winter. It comes back again. Anyway, sure, I'm happy with that old Pan America. What a sweetheart. So comfortable. I just can't get over how comfortable it is. I can see why the adventure bikes are becoming the most popular touring bikes. I just couldn't imagine just a regular bagger. To me, they look cool and all. I mean, they look really good, but they just can't beat the comfort of an adventure bike. Plus, you have that kind of a urban assault vehicle thing kind of going on with it. Doesn't matter what the conditions turn into, she'll take it. They don't care. Run mud, rain, sleet, or snow, and let her roll. Alright, I'm going to stop babbling. At some point I'll grab one. Maybe it'll stop raining at some point and we'll come outside and do a goodbye. I'm not going to just rattle on. Already rattled on long enough to be a whole vlog by itself, so I apologize for that. I'm going to save you and bail out and rattle a little bit at the goodbye. And, tomorrow, hopefully I'll feel a whole lot better. I don't see why any reason I wouldn't be going to work. Kind of worried Kelly's going to catch this thing, though. It's kind of hard for her not to. And it's way more dangerous for her catching the colds. Oh, the dreams of the places I'm going to take this thing. What happens, the dreams are way more than the reality of it all. But we'll get to what we can. Well, hello there, YouTube. Oh, here comes the wind. It's going to blow out the mics. But we're coming out here a little bit earlier. And our daughter, she's going to go get the kids. It's their weekend with her father. And she ordered a massive order from Walmart. Holy moly.
Yeah.
It's a little Buick or something like that. And the whole back seat and the entire trunk was full. And
well, 3 kids eat a lot of food.
He could barely speak English. And he was absolutely scared to death of Danny. And
Yeah.
Danny's just all curious and
Yeah.
he just wants to say hey and whatever. He was deadly afraid of him. We thought it was Christy coming back with the kids because all the dogs are freaking out, barking, and Kelly walks out. No, it's a delivery guy. But that was cool. Dang, that's a lot of bags of food.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
It goes fast.
Yeah, and you got 6 in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it does happen.
Yes.
But anyway, with my still kind of now it's gonna move into my lungs. And I'm still getting these crazy sneezing fits, too. I just did a while ago before I came out here. That's why I sound all nasally.
Poor guy.
But anyway, other than that, we're going to roll out on you.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you in the morning.
See you then.
Back to the old ride.
Yep, back at it.
All right. You guys take care. Thanks now.
Bye.